thing to know about us, I got the rap game on lock. You must know that first. Can't nothing and nobody fade what we trying to do and what we about to do. We just signed a big fat 30 milli, or however you want to call it, 60, 80, but we just joined our company with Universal.
Here at Cash Money, we don't drop albums, we drop classics.
We got this industry on lock, playboy.
Watch out for the Cash Money, boy. It's real.
We're gonna do this to 3,000, playboy.
Cash Money Records is recognized as one of the music industry's most successful labels. Since the 90s, it has introduced the world to some of the rap game's biggest artists, has released countless hits, has sold more than 130 million albums, and generated more than $2 billion. But a lot of people still don't know what led to Cash Money's success, his history-making record deal, and how it had the game on smash for multiple years. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, man, hit the button ASAP. Yeah, let's get into it, 100.
BG is a solo artist, plus he's a member of the Hot Boys. Turk is a part of the Hot Boys. Lil Wayne is a part of the Hot Boys, which will be doing his solo album. And I know y'all all know Juvenile, who is a solo artist, and he's a Hot Boy. You got me and my dog Fresh. He do all beat, game spitting, however you want to label it, nickname it how you want it. Sugar Slim called all shots, and I'm the #1 stunner.
Two brothers, Ronald Slim Williams and Brian Baby Williams, created Cash Money Records. This was back in the early 90s, and they started the label in their hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana. From the beginning, they were able to recognize up-and-coming artists in their city who had potential and could possibly make a major impact in the local music scene across the region and the world. Cash Money began releasing music back in 1992, which led to them creating a hometown buzz in the NO. Some of the label's early releases include Gangsta Walk by MC Heavy and Something's on My Mind by MCM and the Nasty Boys. The first album to officially drop on Cash Money Records was Kilo G's project The Sleepwalker in 1992. Throughout the next few years, Cash Money released project after project from artists like UNLV, Miss T, Lil Slim, PMW, Mr. Ivan, Baby, who was known as B32 back then, Pimp Daddy, BG, Juvenile, the Hot Boys, to Magnolia Shorty, and the Big Timers.
Started in 1992, entered up as Cash Money Records. We put out 30 albums since 1992. We got 6 more new albums coming out this year.
A lot of people don't have the work ethics that Cash Money got, you know? They not like hustlers like, you know, the way we hustle.
By the end of 1997, Cash Money had released more than 30 different projects. Their grind was undeniable. They were moving thousands of units independently, not only in New Orleans, but throughout the entire state of Louisiana, on into Texas, and other southern markets. Although they were generating millions of dollars independently on the underground scene, Cash Money wanted to take their empire worldwide. Different labels were reaching out, man, hitting their line to see if they would be interested in doing some type of deal, you know, from California to New York. You know, with the help of Wendy Day, a hip-hop consultant who actually negotiated No Limits, you know, major distribution deal with Priority. She had connected with Cash Money. They met with, you know, a number of labels. Cash Money already had more than 5 years of successful independence under their belt, so they didn't have the desire to give up too much. It wasn't necessarily about the money with them, it was about the distribution, and more importantly, ownership. Months and months after meetings with different labels and negotiations here and there, Universal Records reached out to Cash Money. They ended up coming to an agreement after approximately 9 months of negotiations. The end result was Cash Money signing a 3-year, $30 million pressing and distribution deal in March of 1998.
Today, live and direct at the big signing party for Cash Money Records. We signed that $4 million deal with Universal. Y'all watch out, the dirty stock is on the come up. Yeah.
We was putting up big numbers as it is. Everything we was dropping was moving like 150, 200,000. And old Dino, he kept it real. You know, our deal been going back and forth for like almost a year. And you know, Universal kept it real and broke bread with us. So now here we go, Cash Money Universal.
When they signed the deal, they received a $3 million advance and was guaranteed an additional $1.5 million budget for each album they recorded over those 3 years. The limit was up to 6 albums a year for the 6 artists they had on the label at the time. After recouping, Universal Records would retain 15% of profits from album sales, while Cash Money would retain 85%, as well as maintain ownership of all of their master recordings. And for those who may not be familiar, man, you know, when you own your masters, even if you're no longer in the music industry, man, if a third-party company reaches out doing a TV show or a commercial, or even if another artist wants to sample your music, if you own your masters, they have to go through you and pay you to use that song or those songs or that project versus having to go through a company, etc. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people was trying to do joint ventures and this and that deal to try to take a percentage of what you have, because when you let them take a percentage of what you have, now they call the shots. And we can't call Cash Money shots, can't nothing sell. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to do our thing the way we know how, because I mean, if you sit behind a desk, how you gonna sell records on the streets? You gotta know how to come out here on the streets and be around your people. You know what I'm saying? You guessing when you're behind a desk, but when you're on the streets, you know. So that's why we went with Universal. They gave us the opportunity to call our own shot, keep 100% our company, and they broke us off with a little ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Shortly after signing a major deal with Universal, Cash Money released Juvenile's 400 Degrees in 1998, which featured 2 major hits, Ha and Back That Ass Up, or Back That Thing Up. The project would go on to become a success. It's considered by many to be a classic, and to date has sold more than 6 million copies. 400 Degrees kicked off Cash Money's movement on a mainstream scale. The album also set the tone for future Cash Money releases. The following year, BG released his platinum-selling album, Chopper City in the Ghetto. And that album featured the hit Bling Bling, which, you know, turned into another mainstream hit. You know, the word was added to the dictionary, so on and so forth, you know. It just continued to show the impact that Cash Money was having on the game.
I want to give you the props.
Baby, talk to the people, man. This is my man, Baby.
I mean, it's like,
What about it?
it's like riding in Puff Bentleys. It's like New Orleans pulling out all the best of shit. I mean, it's like platinum and gold.
What's that, man?
It's like,
What the question is? I felt played because this nigga went to my artist without coming to me. But it's cool though.
I knew you was in the house, but I know who you was.
We got rules, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna respect your mind. What's happening?
No doubt, man.
What the question is?
Appreciate it.
Bling bling or what? What's up?
Cash Money in the house hard.
Let's see what he working at. No, I don't want to see that one. I want to see that one.
Okay, I'll pull out the light.
All right, Juve. Come on, Juve. Now who got who? Who got who?
I mean, I'm working with some too shit.
Who got who?
You can't keep Cash Money bad boys.
Keep that bitch down.
Come on, man. Fuck all that.
Keep that down.
Hey, we be right back to you. Check out the Snoop video from the Hot Boys, baby. Bling bling, baby. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, short. That nigga bling.
Cash Money released the Hot Boys album Guerrilla Warfare around 3 months after they had dropped BG's album. And the Hot Boys album, it went platinum as well. They were 3 for 3 after signing the deal.
Cash Money, we got the BG Chopper City in the Ghetto in store, that's platinum. We got Juvenile 400 Degrees, that's triple platinum. We got the Hot Boys just went platinum in 4 weeks. So imagine what it's gonna be later on. Then we got me, October 19, Lil Wayne, Block is Hot, coming out platinum. Then we got Juvie, the G Code, coming out double platinum. Then we got Big Timers, I Got That Work, coming out triple platinum. Then we got the movie, Baller Block, and we shooting right here in the Noya. You understand? That's gonna be, I mean, however we could go platinum that way, we gonna do it that way. You heard me? Cash Money, and we don't drop albums, we drop classics.
We got this industry on lock.
Playboy.
In 1999, late 1999, Lil Wayne released his debut project, The Block is Hot. That album has been certified platinum as well. And in December of 1999, Juvenile dropped his project, The G Code, which also went platinum. But they didn't stop there, you know what I'm saying? The following year, in 2000, Cash Money dropped the album I Got That Work by the Big Timers. And that album had its own hits too, like, Number One Stunner, which was Baby's solo song. And it had the track, Get Your Roll On, which that was another hit. That album sold more than 1 million copies too and went platinum. So they were dropping hit after hit after hit after hit after hit, man. So it was a good move for Universal and a great look and situation for Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, some other albums they dropped in 2000, man, was they put out like a platinum instrumentals album, and they also dropped the soundtrack to Baller Blocking, their movie Baller Blocking, which also came out in 2000. And they released BG's album Checkmate, which ended up going gold around that time, as well as Lil Wayne's album Lights Out, which went platinum. And I'm pretty sure all those albums have gone platinum by now, you know what I'm saying? That pretty much set the foundation for Cash Money. They went from independent to, linking up with a major label, releasing multiple platinum albums, hit songs that were radio smashes. They dropped a movie. They were touring around the world, introduced their own type of style of dress and lingo, the slang they was using, the type of sound with the beats from Manny Fresh, car culture, the jewelry, you know what I mean? Overall, man, they really carved their own lane in the industry, man, and made history with their record deal too, because that was unprecedented back at that time. Although, No Limit had did it before them, it wasn't necessarily on that scale, And to this day, Cash Money is still a well-respected, world-renowned label. But it started, man, with them dropping projects independently and having that business mind to secure a major deal, but have a distribution deal where they, maintain ownership of the masters, got the major cut of the profits, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the button ASAP. Until next time, I'ma holler at y'all, man. It's your guy Lewis checking in 100.